Now, back to more of Behind the Scenes at the Hanover Theatre. And your host, Lisa Condon.
Thank you all for listening today. I'm so happy to be here with Gary Mullen. He is a star of One Night of Queen, and he and the Works perform amazing Queen songs, and he has been to the Hanover Theatre before, and we're so glad to have him and his band back on Tuesday, April 4th at 8 p.m. Welcome to the program, Gary.
Thanks for having me on.
Well, I have to tell you, I am a huge Queen fan, so every time you come to the area, I love to sing along with all my favorites. We know dances to them, and I think that the energy in the room is always incredible. Do you want to talk to people a little bit about how you got involved with this?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it all started with a TV show in the UK called Stars in the Rise in 2000. Now, my mum and my wife applied without telling me for this show, and then the TV network called me and said, "Hey, let's come along for an audition." And I was like, "What? What do you mean, audition?" And I went along because my wife was like, "We entered for you. We thought you could be on the show." So I went along for an audition, and it just took off from there. It was like audition on the TV show, through to the live final, and won it. And then this whole career started just from that moment.
That's incredible. And it was because somebody who believed in you signed you up without you knowing about it, huh?
Yeah, a bit of a Joe conspiracy, which I thanked them for it, but at the time it was just like, "You've done what?" You know, it was one of the kind of shock factor.
Well, I know that you have a reputation as one of the hardest working bands all around, and you have done a lot of different voiceovers for radio, TV, computer games, but you also have done some original material. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, I released a little EP a couple of years ago. One of my oldest friends, who's actually my brother-in-law as well, plays guitar with him bands years ago, and we just put some songs out in a little EP. It started off as just booking some studio time and just having some fun. We put it out and people bought it, which was very cool, you know. And I still write songs to this day. I'm actually just working on stuff when I'm on the road because it's a good way of, you know, killing time because there's a lot of waiting around during the day and stuff. So yeah, still write stuff, and it's more of a hobby than you know, like a sort of serious sort of job. That part of it anyway.
Well, what's incredible is One Night of Queen has been touring for 13 years. And it has...
Actually 15 years this year. It's actually 15 years this year.
15 years this year. Wow.
Yeah.
That just talks about the staying power and how popular those great masterpieces of rock really are. And you get to really experience that night after night. It's amazing to me. 15 years... You have played for enormous crowds, and we're lucky enough to have you for a very relatively intimate crowd of 2,300. What would you say was the biggest, most enthusiastic crowd you've ever played to, and what was that like?
I suppose it would have to be Hyde Park in London.
Wow.
BBC. We played that twice, and it was... You know, it's not a usual stage set. We're part of a massive lineup, and we were on. It was daylight, so it was like 6:30 in the evening, but you could see everybody. Now, usually when you're on stage, you've got the follow spot in your face, and you can't really see by row 4. And my eyesight's not the best anyway, so I can't really see by row 4. But this day it was just a massive pink, just all these people, and it was mind blowing. And to get 45,000 people to hand clap to Radio Gaga was pretty special.
I bet.